What is going on, Carnage? My name is Espresso, and welcome back to the Carnage Clan Top 5 Fails of the Week. This week, we got some absolutely awesome fails here for you guys, but before we get too far into it, drop a like down below if you guys do enjoy it. If you guys want to check out my channel, that link is down there in the description below, and is, of course, greatly appreciated. But, number 5, let's start us off here. That's going to kick us off with Shut the Josh Up, and he's playing a little bit on Berserk, and might have a little bit of that misfortune and unluckiness that we all love to see happen here to everybody else, except for us. But he's going to call in a care package here on Berserk, and he makes the mistake of calling it in on the corner of the map, and when it gets there, it drops, bounces, and falls completely out of the map, in which he cannot get it. So he attempts to try and jump down. Maybe it's gonna work, but it does not, however, and that is just gonna start us off here. Nice little fail to kick it off this week. But number 4 is gonna go to Just Enormous. He's playing some Search and Destroy, gonna kick it off with a nice little kill here with the RK5 at first, then make his way around the corner back towards a teammate and his flanking position, but because he was a little bit injured here, it doesn't really work out in his favor all that well. He ends up taking a grenade to the feet and ends up dying here. So, very minimal damage given there, but he was apparently that close, and it resulted in death by pegging by grenade. So, number 3 is gonna go to Blaziken Push here, playing some Safeguard on Nuketown. And you know his luck is atrocious whenever you see him back up in here. But he's gonna go off a little bit in the spawn, or rather in the base of the Safeguard area for the enemy, get a couple kills. However, he eventually does end up dying here, but that is not the fail. What is the fail is whenever he gets back into the action, or at least tries to, he's gonna make his way over back into House of Hunted, and instead of being able to push the spawn, he ends up getting wallbanged by a complete random either twitch shot or something of the like. This guy had absolutely no idea he was there, just a random shot through the wall apparently, and it ends up taking him out. So that one definitely hurts to see. Those wall bangs are just never fun. But number 2 is going to go to misterfifa UA619, playing some Nuketown, and he's going to end up getting a similar thing happen here to him. But he's going to be doing some handiwork here on the robot in Nuketown Safeguard, and instead of being rewarded, what he ends up having is some very big misfortune come his way here. He's gonna end up dying via wallbang to somebody who was not even aiming at him through the entirety of the one bus. So moral of the story, don't play the objective, stay away from the buses, and avoid those wallbangs at all costs. But number 1 is going to go to GrossVader, and he's gonna be going off here a little bit with the Locust in Combine TDM. But, as you guys know, this is the fails, not the top 5 clips, so he's gonna get a few kills here and then showcase just that unlucky tendency that these clips tend to have here. And he's going to see exactly why people complain about hit detection or hit markers, because his bullets curve completely as it seems, and it shut down a nice little streak that he had going here. Missed a collat, could have kept him alive and been a nice little piece to this little feed that he had going, but sadly it did not fall in his favor. But that is going to wrap it up here today, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to take number 1 and conclude this week's top 5 fails. So hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you guys did, make sure you drop a like rating down below. If you guys want to submit your clips for a chance to be featured in next week's top 5 or any other top 5 for that matter, make sure you send your clips to carnagefails5@hotmail.com. And if you guys would be so kind as to check out my channel, that link is down there in the description below. And of course, if you guys have not subscribed to Carnage already, make sure you guys do so. We got a bunch of stuff you guys definitely will not want to miss, especially with Modern Warfare Remastered and Infinite Warfare right around the corner. We got some really cool stuff planned. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Espresso. I'll see you guys later for the top 5 clips. Take care and peace.